Ukrainian President Zelensky held a number of meetings with world leaders during the G7 summit in Hiroshima, Japan. It is plain to see Ukraine has a key role in West's strategy, at least until the end of the year. It is the first point of the G7 final communique to support Kiev as much as it may be necessary, as I just already said before. The leaders also made a separate joint statement regarding Ukraine. It includes support for Zelensky's peace formula, assistance to Ukraine during the war, and in the post-war reconstruction aftermath, strengthening of sanctions and economic isolation of the Russian Federation, further isolation, as part of a working visit to Japan to participate in the G7 summit. President Zelensky held a meeting with Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Rishi Sunak. Zelensky thanked the Prime Minister for the United Kingdom's leadership in the international fighter jet coalition, and the parties also discussed the further implementation of the previously reached agreements during the visit of the President of Ukraine to the United Kingdom on May 14th. Zelensky and Sunak exchanged views on the development of bilateral relations between Ukraine and the United Kingdom, and recently Sunak said that the West's support for Kiev may last for years. Such a confidence, isn't that overconfidence? Maybe. Where from? What I mean is, where is the source and what is the source of such a confidence? What do you think?
I think the reason the West is giving so much support to Ukraine is both because we see the unwarranted Russian aggression to a peaceful country, and because we know that if Ukraine falls, then Russia will be on the borders of Poland, Russia will be on the borders of Romania, Russia will be on the borders of the EU. And we don't think that Vladimir Putin's aggression will just stop if he takes Kyiv. This is a bloodthirsty man, and we need to show a strong message to him now, to stand up to him now, and not leave it until he starts menacing Poland or menacing Romania or menacing other EU countries.
So are you telling me that the collective West is sharing your opinion? Are you absolutely certain in that?
I think the Western leaders understand the importance of defending Ukraine. I think the Western people see how bravely the Ukrainians are fighting, see how vicious the Russians can be, and have great sympathy for people who are standing up, fighting for their homes, fighting for their wives, fighting for their children.
But such a confidence for years.
Well, if necessary, for years, to quote Winston Churchill. I think that there is amongst the elites in Europe an understanding of how dangerous Putin is, amongst the people, sympathy for what the Ukrainian people are going through. I would hope it could go on for years. What I have to say about Zelensky is that this man is a rock star. You know, everyone wants to take their photo with Zelensky. No one wants to take their photo with anyone else as much as him. So long as he keeps up this level of popularity, Europe will be willing to go and keep on supplying Ukraine. Ukraine's media relations here is going to be written about for decades. And the ability of Zelensky to influence public opinion is the last person I saw do it that well was Barack Obama.